You should start your own AI research lab. That building right there, one of these buildings, is headquarters of Zhipu AI, the Z.AI, people who make GLM 5.2. And next to that building is Tsinghua, the best university in China, also Peking University. Those are the best universities in Asia. And they are producing so many papers. So I've been here for a few months and just talking to everybody, trying to figure out this whole AI research, startups, research labs thing. And then I also talk a lot with people in my school here. There is a lot of people from San Francisco, from California, from these cities around there, Cupertino, all this stuff. First of all, fun fact, researchers are mostly concentrated here in Beijing, around Tsinghua, around Wudaokou, and in San Francisco. So around that area, maybe cities around. So there is the highest concentration of AI researchers. So first thing I realize is there is more people who want to do AI research than there is AI research labs. And secondly, I want you all to kind of figure out which ones of you want to start your own labs. There are people who want to do it. I think there will be a lot more AI research labs, and because AI research lab is such an abstract concept, we want to delve deeper into this, because maybe next year I'm going to go to San Francisco and start my own, even though like I'm trying to do research right now, starting it right now as well. There are two types of AI research you can do. You can do by trying to apply this to market, to the economy, to try to do something useful. This is actually, a lot of people scoff to this. A lot of people want to like research AGI directly or super intelligence, as opposed to trying to solve some problem in the market. But I'll explain why solving problems in the market is not a bad thing, and that's maybe the way most of people are going to start. So that's one way. Second way is to just try to figure out like what is intelligence. So maybe you're doing a PhD program, or you're doing your own lab, but if you're just trying to figure out abstractly what is the intelligence, I don't know who's gonna pay you, because you're not bringing value to anybody. So if you wanna do research, I'm gonna argue two reasons why you should try to be a bit more like practical and try to apply your AI research to economy. First of all, you need money, a little bit money to do research. Secondly, it's too like there is like infinite possible ideas. You're gonna have million ideas. You don't know which ones are gonna work. They're all gonna be shiny in the beginning, but later you're gonna realize like those are not good ideas. So this is why I feel like in AI research, maybe I'm gonna try to like do AGI, all this kind of stuff, ideas, but also try to like build a business around it. Because even if you want money investment, you need to make money. So here I just met a person in Beijing. They got like 1 million renminbi, so it's like 100,000, 200,000 USD to pre-train a model. And then they spent it. The model wasn't so good, and then they couldn't get any other investment because they didn't make any money. So basically, if you want investment, if you want money, you need to make money with the investment you get. Because in reality, even though you think like, oh, I need money to research AGI, I don't want to waste time like selling stuff, building business. In reality, your AGI ideas are trash, they're bad, they're not gonna work, it's not good. So I think it's pretty reasonable that people will not give you money unless you can make money with because it's you don't know, like, how do you know that your AGI direction is good? How do you know? You don't know. There is not, like, you need to like prove that, but you cannot prove that. But for me, I feel like I can kind of structure business around this as well. For example, there are multiple ways you can do business. You can do like some harness, but this is the thing, guys. I think the most important skill in the future is like using AI. I think that's gonna be the most important skill you need to learn, like how to use AI. So either you're building some harness, you're like trying to help somebody, you do some coaching, teaching people what I do right now, teaching people how to do either like AI research or how to use AI, how to do software engineering. You can build a skill or you can build a business around this and then use that money for funding. Listen, it's a lot easier to make money with business and then use it for funding for GPUs than to try to get grants. It's so difficult to get grants. It's so easy to make money with business skill. You need business skill, especially if you want to start your own AI lab. But, okay, another thing you can do in business is like inference, because inference, like using the model generating with pre-trained models, inference is going to be so important in the future. It's going to grow so much. It's going to grow so much. Inference will grow a lot faster than pre-training, I feel like, especially as models become better and better. More and more people will want to use it. So, but creating like a company that does inference is hyper competitive. These companies are competing on like bulk order of GPU deals. That's how they compete on prices. They cannot compete on prices in any other way. It's all same. It's just like some kernels, and it's all same. So if you want to build a business around inference, providing models, that's going to be difficult, but it's going to be good in the sense that like that's the future. So I'm also going to do inference probably, maybe as some research direction, making some tutorials, trying to understand it. Okay, so those are like business ideas, how you want to grow a company, because you have to make money. Okay, and then what is like the long-term goal? Is it pre-training models? So like if I was to start a company, do I want to compete directly with OpenAI, like pre-trained models? Even if I had like some pre-trained models, smaller right now, I'm not sure like what if that would be the best goal. One of the good goals is maybe to have like a small local models, because these local models are getting very good, and they can now just start running some of my automations that I use Opus or GPT. I can start using local models, and I'm gonna buy some GPUs, put them in Bosnia, my country, Bosnia Herzegovina, and then from there run like wherever I am. I'm just gonna have the GPUs run there, use them locally there. For now, I want to focus on large language models as opposed to robotics or JEPA, although robotics is also a good direction as well, but I feel like large language models are most useful right now. So, and we want to like get the Fable level intelligence into smaller models, and then make them run fast and inference 24/7. Cloud Fable is so good. It's so much better than Opus. It can automate so many stuff that I do, like uploading a video on YouTube, creating thumbnails, all of this stuff, editing the video. It can automate so much that Opus or GPT 5.5 could not. So here, guys, this is one of the research ideas. I think that intelligence is just a small subset of the large language model. A lot of the parts in the large language model are kind of information, storage, and facts. But intelligence reasoning is maybe small, so we need to figure out like which part and how we get that. But there is also like counter examples. Maybe like it needs to know the facts about chemistry to be able to reason with chemistry. So maybe intelligence is kind of separable from the large language model, like this small part of intelligence, or it's not. It's a research direction. And this is a good quote I found. If you're starting a company, if you want to make money, especially, like this is for making money. So, and you need money for research, by the way. So you want to be good at marketing, you want to be good like at business and engineering at the same time. So I think that's what I wanted to say for now. I think more people should start their own AI research labs, and then AI labs are going to start branching into all of the, like there will be like AI research lab for AI molecules, biology, engineering, airplanes. They will all like have their own probably like data models. So I think AI research labs are about to start like booming. There will be so many new companies, labs, and there is so many people coming into AI research field. So I think that's the future direction. So maybe I'll go to San Francisco like next year, start my lab, but first I need to figure out like first I'm learning how to do research, how to maybe lead people. I'm trying to like post on my social media. I'm trying to like get to do research together. It doesn't make sense that I go start a lab if I don't know exactly like what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how I'm doing research, which research, how I'm leading people, who am I hiring, why am I hiring them, all this stuff. But I think AI will help us so much, like Fable 234, GPT Solve 6, GPT 6, GPT 7. They're going to be so useful, so good for building other AI research labs as well. So that's it for this video, and see you in the next one.